Hey guys, welcome. How is it going? Today we're going to be making ricotta gnocchi. So if you've ever been to an Italian restaurant, you've probably seen it on the menu. You've probably eaten gnocchi before. But traditionally, I would say that gnocchi is made with potato. Now, I don't typically like potato gnocchi. I find that it's very dense, it's very filling. And so a ricotta gnocchi is actually a very nice light twist on your traditional gnocchi. So today we're going to be making it with ricotta cheese, which you can buy at any grocery store. And it's actually a very simple recipe. So I don't like using so many ingredients in my recipes. I find that it's just tedious to go out and shop for a million different ingredients. The stuff that I'm going to be using today is stuff that you could probably already find in your home. If not, a quick trip to the grocery store, a few ingredients, and that's about it. So as always, we're using 00 flour. Okay, so you have your 00 flour. You're going to take a cup of it. So it's always approximate. So a cup, you might need a little bit more, so keep the bag close by. Salt, pepper. I'm actually going to add some chopped spinach to my gnocchi. So this is actually frozen spinach that I defrosted and I drained extremely well because it obviously has a lot of water content. So drain it very well. Make sure that it is completely dry, almost. Okay. You're going to need 3 egg yolks. Okay, one of my yolks exploded there, but whatever. And 3/4 cups of grated Parmesan cheese. I freshly grated that. And like I said before, you're going to need about a tub of traditional ricotta gnocchi. Mine is from Tre Stelle, and it is probably the best around. So a tub of that, and make sure that you're also draining this extremely well. Cheese holds a lot of water, so just pat it dry. And so, okay, so we're ready. So we're gonna add essentially all of the ingredients together. So I'm gonna put my tub of cheese, and I think I called this gnocchi before in the last video. This is cheese. Cheese. Okay, cheese is there. We're gonna add the Parmesan. Oop. Make sure you add it all. Okay, 3 egg yolks. Done. Let's add the salts first. Okay, flour we'll add at the end because we can always adjust our flour. We're adding some grated black pepper. Okay, let's add the spinach. Okay, so it's like really dry. You just want to throw it in there and you'll kind of crumble it as you need. All right, so let's take our cup. Okay, so make sure that you wash your hands before you do this because your hands are getting right in the mixture. Not only because it's Corona time, but in general, before you cook, you should always wash your hands. So make sure your hands are nicely washed. Your hair is tied back, mine's in a braid. Make sure that it's like off your face, off of your body. Okay, hands going right in there. And we're just gonna make sure that it's nicely combined. And if it feels a little wet, this looks like a sport. If it feels a little wet, too wet, you might want to add a little extra flour. I should have kept one dry hand for the camera, but that's fine. But don't over knead it. So make sure that you're kneading it just so that it's well combined. Mine looks pretty good. I don't think I'll need any extra, but in any Okay, so I actually did need a little extra flour. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna slowly add a few tablespoons at a time. I think that's all I'll really need. But like I said, adjust it. So if it feels a little bit too wet, because don't forget, you're gonna be rolling these out into long, like snakes almost, like long strips. So you have to make sure that it is sticking to, the dough is sticking to each other. However, it can't be too wet that it's all falling apart, okay? But it shouldn't be too doughy or too floury, okay? So I just added a few more tablespoons and I'm going to just mix that up, and I think that should be good. Okay, so the dough is stopping, like it's not sticking to my hands anymore when I'm kneading it now, okay? It's like a little bit drier, and adjust as needed. So I'm actually just gonna add a few more tablespoons. That should be about good. All right, just keep going, keep kneading. All right, guys, so we have our dough. And I've actually put the dough on my cutting board. And what I've done is I've made like a tube out of it because I'm going to split it up into 3 sections. Okay, so take a knife, Okay, you're gonna approximately split it up equally. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and 3. So as you can see, my dough, see the consistency of it? It's not super sticky, it's firm, but there's still a little bit of, it's not like super floury, okay? So when you have your 3 pieces like this, okay, just make sure that the surface is clean, obviously. Okay, you're gonna take one of your pieces and you're just going to, okay, roll it out and make sure that it is long and long and long and long and long. All right. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have my 3 snakes of gnocchi. Well, not quite gnocchi yet, but my 3 long tubes, okay? Take a very sharp knife and you're gonna cut them into like 1-inch little pieces, okay? So you start with one end, you cut. Okay, it should look like this. It's about 1 inch, okay? You might wanna flour your, and they taste very pillowy actually. They're super light. Okay, so just keep going. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. All right, guys, so we're done. I've put my gnocchi on my cutting board. I've sprinkled it with a little bit of flour just to kind of keep it together. And it looks like this. Ooh la la. Okay, guys. You're going to cook these in boiling water for about 1 minute. That's all it takes until they float to the surface. They should be done. Take them out right away, put them in your favorite sauce, and sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, chili flakes, fresh parsley, and enjoy.